Hi, my name is Hope Wells, and I've been talking about the story of Adam and Eve. Here it is, the final thing that you wanted to know. Return to paradise. In this story of Adam and Eve, there are talking snakes and naked people, but most importantly, hiding in plain sight is a liberating idea. Previously, I talked about how eating the forbidden fruit had the effect of transforming Adam and Eve psychologically. Desire separated them from their happiness. Their minds began to rationalize rather than reason. They began ascribing negative values to things. They now perceived the world in terms of good and evil, nakedness, responsibility, even God himself. Everything got tainted. Simply put, they got crazy. Can we now get uncrazy? What was the difference between how they thought before they ate that fruit and how they thought after? What was their original mindset? I think that this original mindset, that finding this, is the very heart of Christianity. Remember, Jesus is intrinsically bound to Adam and Eve. There's no need for a savior without Adam's fall from grace. There's no Messiah without God's promise to Eve. It's from Jesus' teachings that we can get our clue as to how to undo the knowledge of good and evil. Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, and love your neighbor as yourself." These two really important sayings tell us what to do and why. And then the next thing that he said teaches us how to think. Jesus said, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Do forgive, and you will be forgiven." It would seem that God values this quality so highly that he's willing to wipe the slate clean for any who practice it. Jesus is giving us a cosmic get-out-of-jail-free card. He doesn't say walk on water, or handle snakes, or talk in tongues. What we have to do, he says, is give up judging. So the way we usually apply Jesus' command is to judge a person first, and then, because we're good Christians, forgive that person. But Jesus doesn't say judge and forgive. He says don't judge at all. But we're confused, right? Because we think, if you're not judging, what are you doing? What is the opposite or absence of judging? Let's take it back a little bit. Remember, God saw all he had created, and behold, it was very good. Did you hear that? It was very good. We do not have to have higher standards than God's. Acceptance replaces judgment. Acceptance of life and others as they are is half the trick. And the other half of the trick deals with desire. Desire causes an emotional shift. We shift control or responsibility for our happiness to an object or event outside of ourselves. But responsibility frees us from desire, just as acceptance of the world as it is frees us from the trap of judging the world. So here we have it. Hidden inside the Adam and Eve story are the makings for happiness. A, don't judge, and B, take responsibility for your own happiness. Unfortunately, for most of us, judging others and making ourselves miserable are what we do best. In fact, right now, your mind is probably racing with myriad reasons you can't accept the world as it is, myriad reasons you can't be happy. Lifelong habits are hard to break. They take time, discipline, and meditation to do so. But the rewards are so worth the challenge. I'm Hope Wells. Thank you so much for watching. Be happy, be sexy, be fruitful, multiply, have fun.